Hi, in this video we're going to show you a tool you could use for Windows 10 to help improve the privacy of your computer. So it's called W10Privacy. So you just go to their website and download it and install it, and then you run it. You probably want to run it as administrator, otherwise there might be some things you're not going to be able to do. So right click on it, run as administrator. So it's going to take a minute here to determine the tasks and what it could do here. So sometimes this takes a few minutes actually. Okay, so when you first run it, it's going to ask you if you want to create a restore point, which you should do, especially when using apps like this, but I'm going to say no because this is a test computer, so this is definitely one of those use at your own risk type of tools. Alright, so you can see it's broken down into several tabs here. And you can see down here that the green are recommended with probably no side effects, yellow might be okay, and then red, you might be breaking some things. And then it checks some things by default for you here. All right, so let's just kind of go through these settings real quick. So this is the privacy tab. There's a lot of things here. So let's try something safe here, like disabling clipboard history. Let's see if it's on first. Okay, so that's off, so let's turn it on. And then we'll check this here. Okay. Then we have the apps tab here. A lot of settings here as well. So this is more to configure which apps can access what on your computer. All right, telemetry. Might not use this section here unless you're going to block Microsoft telemetry servers. Search options. So if you don't want Microsoft to collect information, you can check that. Network settings. Explorer settings. Let's do show a desktop icon for a computer and network. Then of course you could do a lot of these typical options like showing extensions and showing hidden files. Then we could have File Explorer opens at this PC instead of quick access. So right now it's set to quick access, so let's try that too. I don't want to do too many because then I'll forget what I did here when we go to test them. Alright, so you have some services here you could adjust. A lot of edge settings. You could even try and uninstall Edge, but that's a yellow semi-risky process there. All right, Internet Explorer, assuming you're still using Internet Explorer for some reason. OneDrive, uninstall OneDrive, that's a nice one. Do not start OneDrive, that's nice as well. All right, plenty of tasks here. Tweaks. This is a nice one here to disable automatic restart and be asked instead. And if you hover over it, you'll see it gives you a little description there. Let's do God mode while we're at it here. All right, firewall settings. Probably shouldn't change any of these unless you really need to. Background apps. This might come in handy to disable some things that you never use, like the weather app. All right, user apps. All right, let's uninstall Xbox. So like I said, I may not remember everything we did here to test. All right, system apps. So these are currently disabled through the program settings. You could adjust this option in the program settings. So I'm assuming that's the setting right there if you wanted to do that. Okay, so let's set the change settings here and see what happens. So now the program will set the desired settings and restart itself and show you the actual settings. All right, you can see we have our network and this PC icons showing up as well as God mode. Okay, so now we're done. So now we could check the other stuff too, such as I think we deleted the Xbox. So it says to get the app in the Microsoft Store, so I don't think it's installed. Okay. All right, let's check the clipboard history. So let's go to the settings here. All right, so it's actually disabled and grayed out, so that's kind of interesting. So keep that in mind when using this app. Okay, and I think that is all we changed, I hope. Because it doesn't seem like it shows you the changes that you just made unless you go back through each one and look for the check mark. Oh, that's another one we did too. Let's close Explorer here and see if it opens up to this PC, which it does instead of quick access. Okay, so it looks like the changes worked here. So it's a pretty cool tool. I haven't tried this on Windows 11, so it might work for that as well, or some of the things might work, some might not. All right, so I will put a link in the description where you could download W10 or Win10Privacy, and you can try it out for yourself. All right, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.